Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. So, look who we have here. We've got Nick Wilde. We're gonna start talking about Nick right now. Guys, we've had a really great stream today. Thank you to everyone who participated in Discord. The Discord conversation has just, the level of Discord conversation is just going up and up, guys. There's been some really crazy great stuff happening in Discord, and just the conversations and all the community that we've developed here. So thank you guys. Thanks a lot for that. I know it is a bit of, I know I'm like ooh right now. So I'm trying to distract you from what I'm saying so people don't get too mad at me, because we're gonna talk about Nick now. Now what about Nick? First of all, we're gonna upgrade him, and I want to take him to 100 because I want to see what he does. So right now we have, let's go find him again. There he is. So right now he's at 50.26 over 50.09. 50.09, yeah. We're going to level him up all the way to 100 first, and then we're going to see something. So it takes 10 of these to take him all the way up. Oh, no, wait. It only takes 3? Oh, I didn't know that. Wait, does it take less? Oh. Well, look at that. I thought it took 10. All right, so it takes 7 6-stars and 1 5-star and 2 3-star. So let's see what happened to Nick Wilde now. So he goes up to a 65.22, 6,500 defense, cost, and all the good stuff. So let me explain what I'm going to try and do with Nick. Let's go back to my equipment and my keyblade. So the reason why, oh, it is Doctor. Okay, I just didn't want to get in trouble, but yeah, okay, we can do that. That's fine. Since we're on YouTube. All right. Yeah, green screen now, guys. We're going to have fun with the green screen. We're going to have a lot of fun with it. I got a wonderful in the last one. Are you kidding me? That's why it took less. Oh, wow. That's like my third wonderful, I think. Let's go check it out. I didn't even check, guys. Sorry. I wanted to... Well, at least it got caught on screen. Wonderful. All right. So I've had 10 wonderful metal fusions. Okay. So for those of you who don't know, great and wonderful metal fusions mean that for a random chance, you get a much higher amount. I think a great metal fusion is 25% more. A wonderful fusion is 50% more. They're rare. And they're awesome. And they just saved me 3 whole medals. Oh, I got a wonderful boost. Awesome. Thank you, guys. So let's talk about Nick. The reason why I'm talking about Nick right now is because we're going to start doing some slightly different tweaks in this game. Now, what the other thing we're going to do is we're going to take my Kingdom 2 Leon version B up. Actually, you know what? Can I do that right now? What do I need to evolve him? I need 3 of these. So you know what? We're going to go use a skip ticket right now because I don't want... Oh, can I? I can't even use a skip ticket right now because I don't have enough. I don't have enough AP. Need 33 AP. Okay, so we're gonna keep talking. And what takes 25 AP? This takes 21 AP. Anyway, we'll have to do it later. I'll have to show you guys what I'm planning to do. But basically, what I'm planning to do is I'm planning to have. I think we're gonna do this and this and this and this and this and this, and I'm still playing around this. This is a work in progress, and we're gonna have to figure out, where is he? Hey, Phil, where you at? Phil, where you at, Phil? Oh, there he is. Okay. So we're gonna try and get a triple boost. Now I should probably move these around, right? Yeah, I should probably do it like... Well, what's the natural damage on these? He's got a 49.24. He's got a 48.51. Okay, so that's even better there. All right. So we're probably going to set them up this way. The multipliers, though, it would probably be better if I had him down here. But, yeah, we're going to play around with it. The whole point of this is to see what we can pull off with the triple multiplier. Now, Nick, I'm not saying Nick is as good as Judy. I like Judy more. The reason why I like Judy more is because there are not that many AoE hard-hitting medals that's combined. AoE and hard hitting, not just hard hitting. There are plenty of hard hitting medals in speed, but AoE medals that can hit pretty hard, there are very few in speed. So Judy is kind of in a different category than Nick. Nick is great. I mean, don't get me wrong. Nick is wonderful. He's awesome. I'm probably going to, chip and dale him. I'm probably going to put an attack boost 1 or 2 on him just because I am going to be using that special. And I think it's going to give me, a little extra boost. But again, this is what works for my medals. I don't have Gilded KH Cloud. I don't have a Gilded Kingdom Hearts 2 Leon version B. What do I have? I have, which, I may have to replace one of these guys with, Goofy version B. Or if I go into an AoE heavy area, like a Coliseum with a lot of mob bosses, well, I may need to put in Goofy version A. Because why? Because he's guilted. And we're actually going to try and guilt him even higher soon. But basically, this is just, to show you guys the beginnings of how Nick Wilde can be. He's a great medal again. Because of the AoE. The cost kills him. I mean, seriously, the cost is the same reason why with Judy, it doesn't kill Judy. But it's very different. Because if we were to put here a different setup, check this out. If we were to put this setup in here, like this, I think this is the setup I'm currently running. This is a pretty great setup. The only problem is that all these medals are single area attack. So what I'm going to have to do for this case, and I'm probably going to have to put in, I'll have to put in my Riku in here, which is really strong. And I'm only 1 away from upgrading her upgrading him to be able to do guilting him. The other thing is, if I need to be against a mob heavy boss, if I'm going to do Coliseum, I'm probably going to have to switch this Goofy out for this Goofy. Why? Because now we have 3. We have a lot of AoE. Again, I can only run 3 6-stars because of my costs. But this setup here looks a lot better. I mean, I may even change out him for Phil. But again, Phil apparently is a different type of upgrade. So anyway, but it just changes. It just changes how you use it. But even so, look at this setup. This is a pretty good multi-area setup, right? 2 cost, 3 cost is 5, 2 cost is 7, 8, 10. So we're looking at a 10 cost on this OK medal. And then if we just do a really quick comparison to Judy and my Judy setup, we're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's a little cheaper. And if I were to take Tifa out of here and put another 2 or whatever, it's an 8 cost. So it's a whole different, it's 2 different medals. I mean, it's 2 different setups. It's 2 different keyblades. It's 2 different purposes. It's a completely different thing. So no, I'm not trying to compare Nick to Judy. What I am trying to do is I'm not even trying to compare, and I'm not going to compare Nick to Phil or to Diz, because if there's anything that we've realized, especially from all the conversations today, is that you can't compare any of these medals. Yes, the only thing you can compare is that they're going to raise your strength by 1 tier for 1 turn. Apart from that, their gauge costs are different, their base strength and attacks are different, their uses are different. The fact that Nick Wilde is forced to start at 6 stars and not at 5 stars, it's all different. It's all different. So what I'm doing is I'm just playing around. I'm playing around with what works with me, what works with what I have, with what the medals that I have. But anyway, we're gonna keep playing around with Nick Wilde. We're gonna do a few more things, and I want to show them to you guys. And you can also see my new setup. I'm Organization 13 Nick Wilde. Yes, it happened. It's real. But yeah, so just to show you guys what Nick Wilde looks like at a 6522. I think I have used him actually. No, I haven't used him at 100 yet. But even just with this and the multiplier he has, we're taking him up to a 9130, which, I mean, he's going to hit a solid 8k. He's going to hit a solid 8k on a mob, which means that you take him up against anyone who's like any quest, level 75, even to 100, and you're going to do a ton of damage on an entire mob, even Coliseum. This is a pretty sweet Coliseum setup here right now. And even though he costs 3, if you need to take out a Coliseum, if you need to take out a round, if you need to take out a big mob, he's going to do pretty good. Anyway, again, this has just been a quick little introduction to this. We're going to talk more about Nick. We're going to go through Nick more. We're going to, you know, really dig deep and find out more. And we're actually going to use a lot of the and I'm going to show tomorrow. There's some videos and some screenshots that some people have taken, and we do have confirmed how hard these guys can hit on mobs, on pretty big mobs and pretty powerful mobs. Nick and Judy can do some insane damage, which means, and this is the reason why I like them. This means that if I do an enormous amount of damage on a mob at the very beginning with Nick or Judy, it means that I don't have to run an AoE later on. If I take out the mob at the very beginning or in the first 2 turns, then guess what? I can focus my last 3 turns, my last 3 medals, on some really heavy hitters. Thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I have been DUJ2, and we'll continue this. I'm sure I'm going to get lots of comments about Nick and Judy, as we have already. I welcome them, and you know, I will always answer back positively. And if you guys come into the stream or come into Discord, we will talk about. We're constantly talking about the pros and cons of all these medals, and there are a lot of them. Some are amazing, some aren't. You know, it's but the most important thing to remember is that we are discovering this game. You know, we're discovering this game from our point of view, and we are realizing that the strategies involved in this game are varied and multiple, and there's some pretty awesome stuff in this game to find out. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. As always, if you'd like to leave a comment, please leave me a comment. The link for the Twitch will be in the description, and as you know, we are live streaming to YouTube as well. So I'll see you guys next time. See ya.